Welcome back everyone to another video. Today we are going to color with watercolors on a toned tan paper that I am using for the first time. A character that has been requested by my Instagram followers, which basically is a character of the Sailor Moon series. Sailor Pluto, and as an example of a tarot archetype of the major arcana, which is the Hermit. So basically, the request was to do an illustration that was a mix between the character of Sailor Moon, a character of the series, and tarot cards. And I decided to go with Sailor Pluto because I think she is one of the most underrated and also sensual character of the series. She lives basically alone for most of the time because she protects the gates of time and space alone, and so she's an hermit basically, trying to protect humanity and all the universe from the distance. So I really like the concept of archetype of the hermit type, and I think that Sailor Pluto it's a very fitted into that. So why do I like tarot cards? So in the past there has been a lot of misconception, and there is still for the the noir stories that can be behind the mysticism or the people reading cards. But in the end, what I think of each single tarot card is that each illustration, because they are illustration made by the artists basically, each illustration represent a message. So it's illustrations of the 78 cards. It's basically a story that the artist that does the card does it in his style. So and why I like tarot cards? I like tarot cards because they can be a powerful tool as a self-analysis and self-dialogue. So when I do tarot readings, I do it for myself from time to time, and rarely times for friends that ask. But I think that the main use of tarot cards is to buy one tarot deck if you are curious and start a self-dialogue with the cards, picking up the cards, trying to understand the symbolism behind the card, and trying to feel what the card is evoking and what the card is inspiring to you. And usually I always been connected with the Hermit card, for example, but also with the Moon card and the High Priestess, for example, or the Moon. And I really love this kind of blue, shadowy, mysterious character archetypes, but there are several more. So that's why I really love tarot cards and tarot, and I always been fascinated by them. And in the past I've been driven away from them for for superstition and misconception. But in the end, those cards are just illustration, like I said before, and they are very useful to let your to help yourself and to help basically to release emotions or to trigger some some thinking that it's there hidden in the subconscious, and it's try to communicate with us maybe. And when we, for example, we do a tarot spread reading, we have in front of us different characters and different situations that are in the drawing, and those each single elements of the card and the combination of them can arise this kind of trigger between the cards, so between the external world and between us. and between our internal world, and this trigger can make it arise a meaning or something that we are looking for, some kind of things that we are looking for, but we are not aware of it. So that's why I really like, and I hopefully in the future I would like to do an entire tarot deck, but this is a future project. So my advice is, don't be frightened of superstition or those kind of stupid stereotypes about tarot cards, and they are beautiful, especially the ones from some artists. There's like the Mucha tarots, the Illuminati tarots, or La Santa Muerte tarots, which I love them, and many more. I would like to buy a lot, but I just stick to few ones because I don't want to get obsessive with buying tarot cards. But my advice is, if you really like that, buy a deck that calls you. Go inside a bookstore or someplace that sell them, and buy the ones that attract the drawings, and start doing tarot reading for yourself. You don't necessarily need tarot reader. And if you really think that you are not good with them and you want to ask a tarot reader, do it with the conscious mind that you are listening him or her, but you still have to be empowered have the power of choose your thinking and your decisions, your actions. So never lose this awareness if you want to go and do. And when you ask for a tarot reading, always listen, but you are the ones that has to find the right meaning for the cards. Okay, the tarot reader has to advise gently and very kindly, and that's why I think doing the tarot reader is extremely difficult. So only if you really need, go to ones that you really trust, that they seems kind, but never approach a tarot reader with fear of what may happen or what he can say. So my advice is, and I repeat it, preferably if you like tarot cards, grab a deck and start reading for yourself and start an adventure of learning and understanding by yourself. And don't demand what you should do, a self-analysis, no, of what you really want to another person. My advice is, my main approach is, you like tarot cards, buy a deck and do it for yourself. And that's all. If you really need to ask somebody, it has to be somebody very trustful and kind. So thank you very much. This drawing is finished, the illustration is finished. I hope you like it, and see you to the next episode. Bye.